If the area where you live in is not flooded or currently on fire, the thing that's bothering you is the economy. So the latest on that now, the new GDP report released Thursday shows that the economy shrunk for the second quarter in a row. It contracted 0.9% from April through June. Our Joe Khalil has more on that report this morning. Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, Mitch, good morning. And so you're hearing this debate everywhere, right? Are we in a recession? Are we not in a recession? And, it may be a difference without a distinction, honestly, at this point, because at the end of the day, families are still feeling the economic hurt right now of higher prices. We're seeing record inflation, which is at 9%. Families, no matter what you call this economic situation, are feeling it. But the reason that people are discussing this now is because of, you mentioned, the GDP numbers that just came out yesterday that showed for the second quarter in a row, the GDP shrank. It contracted. This time, when you adjust for the annual rate, it was 0.9% this quarter, and that follows 1.6% contraction in the last quarter. The reason that you're hearing some people say that we're not necessarily in a recession yet, despite the fact that it's pretty much a commonly accepted indicator that 2 quarters in a row of contracted GDP means we are in a recession, you're hearing others make the argument that we are not, because you've got a whole bunch of other factors to consider. Consumer spending actually went up. People are still spending their money despite these higher prices. Typically in a recession, we see high unemployment. The unemployment numbers are at 3.6%. That's actually close to record lows. And Mitch, you know that when we're in a recession, usually when the unemployment numbers go up, it's because people are looking for work. They can't find jobs. There are plenty of jobs. There are almost 2 open jobs to all of the unemployed numbers that we have nationwide. And then you also have, a lot of factors like we're still coming off of COVID. We still have these supply chain issues. There's this Russian invasion into Ukraine that's certainly having an impact on fuel prices nationwide. So clearly there were a lot of different factors here. That's why the confusion around this debate still, Mitch. But at the end of the day, people are still feeling that hurt, and that may ultimately matter more than whether we call this a recession or not.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.